If you ever want to geek out with Rosko.
Yeah. Do it with Rosko.
Oh, there you go.
That is the best slogan ever.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Rosko here, and you know it is Monday night because you're here watching me. And if you're not, you're watching Rewind, appreciate that as well. But I know it is a Monday night. It's the Monday night lineup. And it started over with Izzy over at Izzyverse NYC. Start over at 6:30. He was talking about mutants, you know, that crazy guy. And then next, our man Scotty Vaughn had Trish Forsner over there with Lady Fantastic. Fantastic, absolutely great interview. I had to leave to come over here. So awesome job over there, Scotty. Appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Again, this is Between the Lines, so it's 8:35. That's us. And then after this, it goes our man 22, and then our guy Cuppy, Cup of Comics. Go and check them out as well. Truly appreciate you. So, you know, I can't do this shit. Well, missing my man, Travis. Love you. Miss you, bro. But I do have someone that filled in. What did I say? Fill in for him. Wonder who that is.
Don't be embarrassed in front.
Away from me.
Don't be embarrassed in front of the camera, Squirrel Boy.
Yeah, stop calling me Squirrel Boy.
Get on out of the tree.
No.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my
There's
God.
Squirrel Boy.
Oh, that's great.
Oh man, Phil, how you doing, brother?
I am not Squirrel Boy. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm glad you came out of the tree to be on the show.
Yeah.
Or actually, I think you're still in the tree.
Yeah, I think so. I put on this hat to hide my bald spot.
Oh, geez. I like the new haircut, man. The friar tuck.
Yeah. Just need a month's row. I wore a hoodie to kind of prototype it. Happy.
You should dye the goatee though. Next.
Yeah, well, you know, that just the carpet doesn't even match the whatever that is, the porch. I don't know. It's a Monday night, isn't it?
That's right. And yeah, I already see that the chat is already starting to pop off. But Phil, thank you so much. Truly appreciate you filling in for our guy TM Nerdy. But if you want to, let's say hello to this wonderful chat.
Let's do that. Probably our most loyal fan makes every show. And ladies and gentlemen, the StreamYard Duck.
Quack,
say
quack.
hello.
That's right.
Yep. And then coming up from, I wonder where this guy's from. Las Cruces.
What up, Las Cruces?
Good to see
yeah, I feel bad. I don't know what happened, but he was unable to leave messages and stuff. So I was like, I had to go in and look at all, but I don't know what happened. But I'm glad, Las Cruces, you're back. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you.
Good to see you. No show is a show without Las Cruces. And speaking of show without a show, look, it's Callie.
Yeah, what? Oh, and then we just saw Scotty. Yeah, Scotty. But Callie, what up, brother? Appreciate everyone. Dang. Man.
Oh, you know what? That's right. I put him on the screen, but I didn't shout him out. Hello, Scotty. It's good to see you.
Scotty, great interview, bro.
And then again, it's so special. It's Nocturnal Miss So.
Thank you so much, Miss So, for being here.
And the power of the Phils is strong tonight. Some people call him Phil Prime.
Phil-tastic.
You know, we should really get together and figure out what Phil is Phil. So just figure out the secret handshake. Next up, look, this woman is hell with a spreadsheet. I've heard her give UPS drivers the whatnot. Ladies and gentlemen, purveyor of the Between the Lines gift shop, Cindy Weskowski.
Hey, mama.
You don't want to get on the bad side of her shipping inventory. Next up. Oh, look, this is a name I'm not sure I've seen before.
Oh. Hey,
welcome
Mochi.
aboard. Do you know Mochi?
No, but thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you.
And again, same in the same boat. Welcome, Dolly.
Hey, Dolly.
Happy Monday.
Thank you so much for being here.
Whoops. Chat just did a weird thing. Now I know what TM means when he says chat just did a weird thing and shot straight to the bottom. I think.
Oh, yeah. Then you got to go Then you got to go moving on up the list.
I was going to
Moving
say,
on up the
that
list.
was something we sorely forgot last time, was moving on down the list. Moving on down the list. So yes, having done that, Nick the Comic Nerd, welcome aboard.
What's up, Nick? Good seeing you, brother. Hope you're doing well, man.
And did we say hello to Sugar Skulls?
Sugar, sugar. Woo! Thank you so much, Sugar. We appreciate you being here.
So let's tell folks what we're doing tonight there.
Oh, yes. Definitely. You
Silence.
just read it.
Yeah. Should we wait a minute though? Because we have to do that thing before the show's a thing.
Yeah. Well, also, just in case, I just want to say, if I think my aunt and uncle are watching. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I don't know if they'll be able to in the chat, but if you hear it, Uncle Ron, Aunt Wendy, love you. Thank you so much. And yeah, you're right, Phil. What we have to start the show? How do you start the show? Oh, wait. Did you see who just popped in?
Oh, nope.
Look out for this guy. Oh man, Phil, I have a video for him. Hey, we just want to say hello to this guy.
Sound the alarm. I'm coming up. We'll have a ball. I'm sweet like a buttercup. You're a Barbie doll. Show them.
Yes.
I love that clip. I had forgot that.
Oh,
Yes.
the worm himself. Naman, how you doing, brother? Thank you so much for coming. Hopefully, I hope you're drawing tonight. Send it over to Phil if you are. Again, everyone, if you are, please send it over to Phil.
Yep.
And I think we. Oh, there they are. Hey, there he is. There they are, my aunt and uncle. Thank you so much for being here.
Welcome aboard.
And I just saw someone else sneak in.
Purveyor of the most wonderful dance school I'm aware of, Dr. Von Hoot. Welcome aboard.
Hoot. What's up, DVH? How you doing, brother? Hooty hoop. In-betweeners. Oh man. DVH, I actually used a clip of your voice in the new in one of the intros. So I mean, not in this new intro, but for the countdown. So you have to go check that out. But anyway, I think we're caught up, Phil.
Okay.
So you know what time it is.
Yes, I'm afraid to click it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. The two of us, the two
So there we go. Last week I had the old one on there. I forgot to upload the new one, so there's a new one. So yes. But again, also everyone, just to let everyone know, we are doing a giveaway at around the 1 hour 15 mark, depending on where that question goes. So it's going to be a hashtag. So please, you have to be here in the chat if you want to win some cool stuff from our man Phil. So yeah, we'll be doing a hashtag later on in the show. So please, if you want to stay and hang out. But again, ask questions. Make sure you put a Q in front of it. I think Phil's already said there's already started questions. So, but again, I'm our special guest. I found him on Instagram. I love Instagram. I find a bunch of artists and a lot of awesome talent on there. And this guy came across, and I was like, man, look at this stuff. It's wild. I love it. So it's right up my alley with the way I draw, just that feel. Awesome. So dope. So I'm so glad he agreed to come and hang out with us tonight. And hopefully you guys are excited for our man, LaGonza. or should we call him Leo? What do you go by?
How you guys doing?
Hello.
Good, bro.
Hey, you can just call me Leo.
Okay. Well, Leo, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, man.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you. How you doing, man? How you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. I just got back from the shop a little bit a while ago and hung out with a few of my coworkers at the mall, got some bubble tea, and then came back and,
Nice. Sounds like a
got
good
ready.
day.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Nice. Excellent. So appreciate you being here. And so the theme you picked tonight, do you want to let the people know why you chose it, or maybe just for let people know maybe there's a story behind it. But what up, Vogs?
I just kind of chose wrestling. I've gotten back into wrestling. I'd say probably it's been a couple of years now. I think since AEW got started, and especially once Phil Brooks, CM Punk came back into wrestling, I was just like, all right, awesome. I gotta start watching now. His feuds with MJF especially were just like incredible. So I got back into wrestling. I've been in and out of it for years, just mostly due to just really boring storylines, repetitive storylines. Cena, Brock Lesnar, that kind of pushed me out of the wrestling thing. But
So not a Cena fan, huh?
I mean, I like Cena. It's just it gets a little old when it's like you can do better storytelling instead of the same old song and dance type of routine. It gets a little old. So I just like, the hell with this. But I still kind of tuned in here and there, kind of like lurking in the shadows a little bit. Kind of like, all right, what's kind of going on with the scene right now? It's like, oh, cool. They're doing this. They're doing that. All right, awesome. Daniel Bryan and all these other like smaller guys. It's like, oh, cool. It's changing a little bit, but it's kind of not. And it kind of goes, I think we're back in an era where it's kind of starting to get a little better again. And I think more people are tuning in, but we'll see.
What
Yeah,
would
we
be a
got a
good
lot of-
way
Oh,
for
go
a
ahead, Phil.
newcomer? What's a good way for a newcomer to enter that sport as a spectator, as a fan?
As a fan, I think just kind of like look at some old matches, look at some great matches on YouTube. Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Austin, some like maybe some Attitude Era, some ruthless aggression era, and just kind of like pinpoint certain matches and just kind of see what kind of clicks with you. That's pretty much it. Some people hate wrestling because it's like, oh, it's fake, it's whatever. I enjoy it. I know it's fake. I know it's predetermined, but there's something to it. There's storytelling. There's theatrics. There's it takes a lot of just ability to be able to do what these guys do, and how much they're on the road and beat their bodies up. It's pretty impressive, Sadly, a lot of them kind of pass early, and other things kind of sucks. But
Yeah, I used to watch wrestling a ton back in the day. I once in a while I'll see something, just to, like I know that new kid, what's his Paul, Logan Paul.
yeah,
Yeah, I know he's he's pretty cool. I seen stuff from him and I was like, man, he's like just flying everywhere. But I mean, what these guys are doing nowadays, it's crazy. But yeah, I just I haven't really watched since really watched since like the Stone Cold Rock era.
yeah. There's a lot of people that that's their that's their era, and they just haven't tuned into anything past that. Maybe they haven't connected with particular wrestlers, But there's a lot of good stuff on TV for sure. Just kind of like just check it out, hang out, and just kind of give it a shot.
I know a lot of people love that AEW.
Yeah, a lot of people like the AEW stuff. That's always like up and down. It's like definitely there's a lot more wrestling It's not as like sports entertainment like with as you see with like WWE, where like the wrestlers are kind of like doing the same spots over and over again. But you can also say the same thing about AEW with wrestlers doing the same spots and just getting very stale and boring. Especially like the Young Bucks, you know, some of their stuff just gets a little, it's like, all right, again, with the, how many super kicks can you give somebody? You know, it's kind of, gets a little hokey, but you know, they know what they're doing.
Comics by the Bay in the audience, kind of budding. In addition to wrestling, do you also, by any chance, like ninjas? They're noticing the wall behind you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love the Turtles. I love ninjas. I love Godzilla. You know, I got a bunch of like these guys just kind of hanging around everywhere.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You know, by the way, everyone check out Leo's links in the description below. But that makes me wonder: was that a reference to any of your artwork? Because I see, I don't want to say similarities, but I see a theme. Maybe I noticed you had was it the Max on your page?
Yeah, the Max. I've got a lot of Ninja Turtles, the Max. There's like Godzilla, Pokemon. I'm trying to think of what else. I should know what else is on there, but kind of a bunch of random stuff: reptiles, turtles, geckos, frogs. I keep animals myself.
Oh, cool.
I've got 3 turtles. I have a bearded dragon. I have a dog. I have like 6 or 7 frogs and about, I think, 45 geckos right now, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Papa Roskowski.
So it's a fun hobby. Gets a little stressful at times. But.
So I know we're not going to have a reveal to the end of the show, but I can kind of hear you drawing, or maybe that's Rosko. I'm not sure.
Oh, that may be me. My bad. Is it too loud?
No, it's cool. No, I like it. It's ASMR. My question is, if you're given a $300 gift certificate to your favorite art supply store, what are you purchasing first?
If I were to get a $300
gift certificate,
probably a new drawing table. I have so many supplies, so it's really hard. But if I had nothing, it would probably be a drawing table and some good lamps, some good LED lamps, and probably a better chair.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah,
that's important.
Yeah.
Okay. Like no one's ever said that before. Most people say microns.
Yeah, for me, I mean, I use different types of pens. I've currently been using these like Zebra fine line brushes that I get from jetpens.com. I'm not sponsored or being paid to advertise this at all, but these pens are fucking awesome. I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on the air. I'm trying to keep it at bay as most as I can, as best as I can.
You're good, man. No worries. You're good.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you're just not saying like, "Hey, FFF," you know, like, you know,
yeah,
just fucking fuck. You know what I mean? Like, if you, as long as you're not doing that, I think we're all right.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, that's usually the way I talk.
Oh,
so
okay.
They just like not do that at all.
What the fuck is this fucking thing? You fucking no.
Like yeah.
All right.
Flags or anything.
Thanks, Frog. We missed TM. Welcome aboard, sir.
Hey, what up, Frog?
Got some questions from the audience coming in. Let's
let me ask mine real quick.
Oh, yes, that's right.
For you. I ask this all the time. What food do you absolutely hate?
Papaya.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, I don't like it. It has a weird smell. I don't know. I just don't like it.
All right. No, hey.
Yeah,
we've had all kinds of answers. So papaya. That's the first time.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a few that I can't remember right off the, but that's the main one. It's like, yeah, I'm good.
Gotcha.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hey, what's up, Captain?
Ahoy, sir. All right. Putting a Q in front of your question makes it easier for me to spot. Oh, where have I heard that before? Gonna start calling out got some wrestling questions from some fans. Callie asks, favorite wrestler?
Favorite wrestler? Right now it's currently CM Punk, but I did love Chris Benoit. Unfortunately, he was one of my guys.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know but
That's a rough one.
yeah, it is. It is a rough one. It's a very touchy one where it's just like, oh, who's your favorite wrestler? It's like, I'll just say Phil, but I do love Chris Benoit. I did love Eddie Guerrero. Those are my guys.
I say Phil all the time too. I usually say Phil for my
I charge-
answers.
I charge money for people to watch me wrestle. And again from Kelly, what would your pro wrestler name be, and what would be your intro music?
My pro wrestler name. Oh, geez, I've never thought about this. As far as intro music, that I don't know either, but I would definitely be wearing a mask for sure. I like masked wrestlers, very very luchador type of style. Just kind of like a weird mask and just having some strange music. I don't even know. Honestly, I never thought about that. That's a good one.
Okay.
I don't know. I wonder if I would have like my theme music would probably be like, probably something like Dude Love.
Like Dude Love.
All right.
Like, what the heck is this guy coming out to?
I just thought of a topic for a future episode. And then again from Kelly, who's hogging just all the wrestling questions. Most memorable wrestling moment.
Most memorable wrestling moment.
Ooh.
Damn.
Our question brings the hard hitting questions, just to let you know.
Yeah, that's a. Yeah.
I know mine.
I think probably Taker losing the streak. I wasn't ready for that at all, and that's just a topic of mine. It's just like, I guess Punk was supposed to beat the streak and he decided not to, but then Brock did it, and it's like Brock didn't really need it. He was already like a made star. And then the following year, I think Roman beat him as well or something. It became like the big dog in the yard or some bull crap. I don't remember, but I think it was that. I think it was just the Taker thing. The Bret Hart, the Montreal Screwjob was also another one, but I think the Taker had a little more impact on me personally.
Cindy asks.
Go ahead, Phil.
Cindy asks, Roddy Piper, Stone Cold, or Hulk Hogan?
Roddy Piper, Stone Cold, or Hulk Hogan? I'd have to go with Stone Cold. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
I was going to say, I just wanted to say real quick, one of my favorite moments was when Mankind got thrown off the steel cage versus Undertaker.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too.
I didn't know. I thought he was dead. Like, no lie.
Yeah.
Like, I literally was just like, oh my gosh, did that just happen?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh. I was at a friend's house. Oh, it was wicked. That was so wicked.
Yeah, that one I didn't see live. I wasn't into wrestling at that time. I got into wrestling more around, I think it was like 99, probably 98, around there. I know Taker at that point was the American Badass. Triple H was the Game. He had just gotten back from an injury, a quad injury or something, or he made his comeback. Something happened. But I know it was around that era. But that was definitely a crazy moment. I thought he was dead too.
Yeah.
Another one from Cindy, wrestling related, favorite female wrestler?
Favorite female wrestler? Probably China. She was just something else altogether. They didn't really use her as well as they should have, but she also doesn't get as much credit. I think maybe things have changed now, especially like, you know, once her, because of her passing and all that stuff. I think a lot of views on her have changed quite a bit, but I think China definitely. There's others too, you know, like, you know, Becky Lynch is fucking she's great. Charlotte Flair. There's a few. There's quite a few of them, and I'm glad that women's wrestling got out of that whole divas thing that it was for a while, where it was just like lingerie spanking fests. We're just I fucking hated that shit so much. It was awful. You know, it's just kind of.
That was the only reason why Phil watched it.
That was when I collected the cards. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, that whole era of just like wrestling that was just like they were just kind of like paraded and just worried about, you know, selling sex, and it's like, yeah, you know, like these women, they're actual wrestlers and they're just not living up to the potential because, you know, the boss just wants to sell something else. It's stupid. I hated it. I always turn off, you know, Raw and SmackDown. It's like, oh, they're having a women's match and it's like a bra and bikini thing. It's like, I'm not here for this fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
So
welcome, Lady F.
Hey, Lady F.
Moving on down the list. Okay.
Moving on down the list.
I know. I was thinking that draw your favorite YouTube personality in their wrestling get up, but kind of under the auspices of image. Cindy wants to know, or she says, gorgeous hair. How long did it take you to get it that long?
It's taken a while. I've cut it a few times. I cut my hair, but I think back in October I ended up cutting it short again, and it's on its way to getting back to that annoying length where it's just heavy on your head and just kind of like it feels like your hair is like pulling. I can't stand it, so I'm probably gonna end up cutting it again once it gets like past my shoulders. It's just annoying to manage, but it's taken probably a couple of years in between cuttings. But when I first tried to grow it out, I think it took about like 3 years to really get long.
How long does it take you to grow your beard, Rosko, to the longest you've let it go?
Oh man, the longest I've let it go?
Yeah.
Probably a year I let it go, and it was right before when I got married, and then I trimmed it a little bit, but it was still long as hell. But yeah, it was crazy.
Okay.
I've also had shoulder length hair, but not anymore. It's too hot in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in Florida? Yeah, that's...
Yeah, way too hot for that.
Dr. Von Hoot comes in with an important one. What is your favorite movie with a ninja in the title?
Yes.
I shouldn't say with a ninja, with ninja in the title.
Probably the first Ninja Turtles movie. that would have to be the correct answer, the only answer probably.
Okay.
Oh.
I love that movie. Loved it, absolutely loved it. I still watch it, and it's stupid and hokey, but it takes me back to a simpler time. And sometimes that's important to just kind of get back into that mindset, and it just helps me getting back into like a childlike mindset. Kind of helps me create freer, you know, without stress and all this. It's for fun.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
All about fun.
Comics by the Bay wants to know, why is Leonardo the best turtle?
Why is Leo the best turtle? Because he's got 2 swords and he can stab and murder. But I guess he chooses not to, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. He can murder people, but he chooses not to.
Yeah.
So we've got some art related questions. What is the
Awesome.
hardest body part for you to draw?
Hardest body part. The one I struggled with the most, I think, was hands. I couldn't figure them out. I'm still kind of working on it, but definitely hands. Just kind of figuring out like the bones and how to just like foreshorten the hands and drawing them from different angles and drawing them so they kind of feel like they're taking up three-dimensional space. I think that's important. Hands are just hard.
Okay.
Mhm.
There's another one related. Oh, well, okay. Dr. Von Hoot would like to know, what do you imagine Rob Layfield thinks is in all those pockets he draws?
Skittles.
Skittles.
Skittles and M&Ms.
Chase the rainbow.
Yeah.
All right. I like that answer. Okay, let's stick with the food for a minute. Philtastic comments in art asks, what's your favorite donut filling?
Favorite donut filling. I'm not a big donut filling guy. I like the old-fashioned donuts, and I like donuts that are just full of chocolate, or just like just they're all chocolate. You know, like the double chocolate from Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay.
I can eat like 50 of those. I shouldn't. But
Well, that's two different things.
yeah, you know. But I'm not a filling guy.
Okay.
I love jelly donuts, man. I don't know. I'm a big jelly donut guy.
I'm more custard, I think. But these days I try to avoid that part of the store altogether if I can help it.
Good luck.
Yes. Instead, I spend all my money in the ice cream aisle. Kelly asks, have you ever produced an image you absolutely hated, but the client loved it?
Yes. Back when I was working in comics, I'm not gonna name drop, but I did a bunch of comic work that sometimes I wasn't paid, sometimes I wasn't paid well, and you know, the clients loved the work. I hated it. It's just, you know, you just have to. I just kind of broke it down to like, it's like I can't spend 2 weeks drawing this since I'm not getting paid what I should be getting paid for it. It was very early in my career. And now I don't really do things like that now. Now it's like if someone's paying me $10 or $100 or 10 grand, I'm still putting the same amount of effort into the piece. But you know, like 10 years ago, different mindset and just kind of figuring myself out a little bit as an artist, as a creative. But there's a bunch of stuff that I absolutely hate that I've created for people. There's a bunch of stuff I hate that I've created for myself, but people love. And it's like, all right, cool. They like it. I can't stand looking at this thing. But most things I create, I can't stand looking at them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully that doesn't apply to the next question. I noticed too that you've done emphasis on a lot of tattoo work that you've done on your page. So a question here, what's your favorite tattoo you've done? And do you have a pick?
Favorite tattoo I've done. I think currently the favorite, I have a couple. There's a client I have, and I was able to do this like big phoenix on her back. It was just like this giant phoenix that takes up half of her back. And that was just like a dreadful, nightmarish thing that, you know, I did a good job on it, but I had never done anything like that before. And I just kind of just went for it. And, you know, put as much effort as I could into it. It looks fantastic. And I love it, but I love it for a different reason. It's like aesthetically, it's very pleasing, but it was a piece where I did a lot of growing. And that's what I remember from it. It was just like, it got me out of my comfort zone, and I was able to, I guess in a way, level up and, you know, just get better and be better.
Awesome.
So there's that piece, and then I have a Blastoise that I have pinned on my tattoo page on Instagram. I just love that. Just the way I drew it. I don't know. It's rare when that happens. It's like, oh, this still looks like the original drawing of the character, the original concept of it, but it still has like my little flair to it, and it just works very well as a tattoo. And I was, when I look at it, it's like, all right, keep striving for that, and just keep pushing for that, and you'll be okay. That's kind of what I tell myself. What was the second part of the question?
Do you have a photo of it?
There's I'll probably find it real quick. Give me 1 second here. Where are you? Come on. This might take a little bit to scroll and find this little dude.
You're fine. While he finds that, I just want to say thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out here in the chat. Oh, here it is.
There it is.
Yes, there it is.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, nice
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah, I just love the way it came out. It's very simple, and it's very clean. And I don't know, something clicked there, and I was like, okay, that's how I'm gonna start, keeping that mindset kind of going with my tattoo work. But there's a bunch of them that I love. But every time I look at them, I remember certain little struggles and certain little areas where it's like, okay, things are clicking and things are working. And the client's always happy, and that's the most important thing. It's like, if they're happy, awesome. I don't
Absolutely.
leave my baggage behind.
Joshua would like to know if you would like to be a gecko.
Yes, I would. There's nothing like hanging out in the tank and just eating freaking, getting handled once in a while by someone, climbing walls and licking your ankles. It's
I like how you said hand.
Good answer. Do you have a favorite historical figure?
Favorite historical figure? These are good questions. I don't think so. I don't think I do. I probably do. I just can't remember. Just getting put on the spot is a little hard sometimes. I'll have to say no for this one.
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
Well, was there a famous lizard hysterian? Maybe that.
Godzilla? Is he historical? I don't know.
How are you feeling about the new Godzilla movies that are coming out?
I think they're probably going to be garbage. This new one looks pretty stupid. But that's just Godzilla movies in general. They're pretty, Godzilla -1. I loved it. Thought it was incredible. I was happy that they were able to kind of weave a human story that doesn't suck with a monster that's just kind of destroying and murdering everything.
Yep. It was fantastic.
Yeah. It was great, because usually especially with the 2014 Godzilla, the legendary that came out here in the US, and the effects were okay. They were pretty good. I didn't mind that Godzilla wasn't in almost the entire movie, but then you have this guy that you don't really care about. After Bryan Cranston dies, it's like, you don't care about this guy. You don't care about his son. And somehow he's making it to all the locations of the kaiju, and things are blowing up and people are dying, and he's somehow making it from one. It's just like, it was too much. I didn't really care about that. King of the Monsters had another issue where it's just like the girl from Stranger Things, she's like outrunning King Ghidorah's beams, and it's like, what the hell's going on in this stupid movie?
Was that Damsel? I just saw a girl from Stranger Things in Damsel. Maybe it's a different girl.
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown.
Yes.
Yeah. So she's in that she's in Stranger Things, but she's also in King of the Monsters. And it's like that movie, girl, and then she escapes your lair, your villain lair. Like, what? who are these people? And it's like, why are we focusing so much on these idiots? And it's like, just go back to the monsters, just kill everybody. Just I don't I don't care. Okay, cool. It's Ice Cube's son. I don't give a crap, dude. It's like, how many times are you gonna show me his face? It's like, I get it. But I don't know. American movies are just made a little differently.
So this one's a classic. It comes from Dr. Von Hoot. First concert, worst concert, best concert.
First concert was Ozfest 2006, I think. I know System of a Down was headlining, and I got to see them before they broke up and, went their separate ways and started making their own individual crappy music. So that was my first concert. Best concert I think I've gone to was recently, I think it was last year, October 29th. My girlfriend and I, we went to see Motionless in White and some other bands in New York City. And that's how we ended up finding Knocked Loose. I think they're like a hardcore band or something. That was probably one of the best shows I've seen recently. Probably one of my favorite concerts because like the headliner absolutely sucked. And they like Knocked Loose stole the show. They were incredible. The crowd was loving it. And then, Motionless in White came on, and it's like just very generic, cookie cutter, great stage show, but you can literally put any band to sing those lyrics and it wouldn't have made a difference. I just we left. I just kind of tuned it out. I was like, yeah, I'm going home. And what was the other one? Favorite?
Worst. First, best, worst.
Okay, worst. I think the worst one was, I think it was 2009 Project Revolution tour. I got tickets to go see because two of my favorite bands are playing there. One of them being him, and the other one was Linkin Park. And I didn't get to see Linkin Park because My Chemical Romance was on stage for like 2 hours, and I don't really like the band, so I decided to leave. I was like, I can't handle this anymore. Like, this is going on so much, and it's mentally I couldn't take it. So it was a long day. I had been there like very early, and it's just like I gotta go. I'm dehydrated. I haven't eaten anything all day, and this music blows. I gotta leave. So
that doesn't sound any fun.
Yeah, no.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Yeah, and then years later, I regret it because it's like never got to see Linkin Park. So it is what it is.
Here's another traditional question to come up. This one from Comics by the Bay. What is the defining difference between a burrito and a wrap?
What the fuck?
See, I think I know the answer, but it kind of spoils the fun of the question.
Between a burrito and a wrap. I don't know. A burrito really, the burritos I've eaten, it really demands you use both hands and just unhinge your jaw and try and jam as much meat and vegetables and sauce into your gullet hole as possible. Where like a wrap is just very, it's very easy to eat. You don't really struggle with it. But that's just me. I don't know. What is the right answer?
Well, I Googled it because he asks this all the time. So I just thought, what does the internet say? And I'm not sure I can argue, but is that a wrap is acceptable when served cold? But I'm not sure a burrito is.
I mean, I've eaten burritos cold.
Is that like cold pizza?
Yeah. Some things just taste better cold. And some, I also eat for not even enjoyment. It's more like fuel, where it's like I need to recharge my battery. So it doesn't matter like how it's going in. I could drink the burrito. I can put it in the blender and drink it, and it's like okay.
Okay, I'm going to hold this up right now. I'm drinking Soylent. This is my food source.
Soy milk?
Soylent.
Oh, Soylent. Okay.
Yes. Anyway, so I get it. It's fuel.
It's just fuel. Sometimes I eat for pleasure. You know, when I just want to just keep eating, like sushi. You can never get full on sushi. You know, it's one of, like, waiters will just kind of stare at you, but you can't get full. You'll have 3-4 rolls, and it's like, just keep it coming. You know. But
The burrito is Twisted Sister in the We're Not Gonna Take It video, and Raps are the father in the same video.
I'll be right back. I need to grab
Okay.
you.
Oh, I do that with beef jerky, says Callie. You just can't. You can keep eating it. Okay. Do you have a favorite Pokemon?
I have, yes, I've got two. My favorite Pokemon is like Blastoise, which is that turtle that I showed, that tattoo of the turtle with the 2 cannons on its back. And I like Poliwrath, which is like I think he's like a boxer or like a bodybuilder or something. He's just like a frog. He's like a blue frog with like boxing gloves on. He looks pretty cool. So those are my 2 favorites.
I love Snorlax. It's my favorite.
Do you play, or do you just appreciate the art?
I used to play a lot. And I was playing Pokemon Arceus. That's probably like the latest one that came out that actually doesn't suck. And I ended up breaking my Switch because I was just rage quitting. I couldn't catch this Pokemon. It's so stupid. The game is meant for like 9-year-olds, and I'm 38 and I'm playing this stupid game. And you know, you just want to just play for fun, and it's like, this is really aggravating me and pissing me off. And you know, it's also embarrassing when you're having like a mental struggle with a game that's meant for kids in front of your girlfriend, and you're throwing this remote like a monkey. It's a whole event I wish I could forget, but it's there. Every time it plays in my mind, I'm like, you idiot. It's like, you look like a fucking goddamn idiot. But you know, it gets to that point sometimes. But I regret it because, you know, I can't play my Switch anymore, and I don't feel like buying another one.
Oh,
You know.
well then.
Man.
All right. Next up, from Dr. Von Hoot. In the autobiographical movie of your life, which pro wrestler would play you?
Which pro wrestler would play me? Oh, that's a good one. I'll go with Goldust, just because it's so ridiculous. Yeah.
Yes.
Just yeah, everything I do and every single, like, before, you know, just follow, just, you know, everything will involve that. And just it's just so stupid, but it would just be so over the top ridiculous that it has to be Goldust.
I love it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Got some fans. All right. Still got a little time to take some questions in if you'd like to submit them. What is your favorite dream project to draw? What is your dream project to draw?
My dream project to draw, I think being able to do at least a variant comic cover for IDW's Ninja Turtles. That would be really awesome.
Yeah.
Another one would be Godzilla, doing like a cover for them. But that one actually became true last year. IDW reached out to me and for me to do like a variant cover for their Godzilla book. It's that one right there. It's on my website. That was super exciting.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was like, I can't believe this is a real email, and I can't believe like I'm getting paid And it's like, this is so freaking cool.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, my inner child was like super happy. The adult in me was just panicking, like, how the fuck am I gonna do this in 5 days? Oh fuck! But I got it done. So
That's awesome, man. Well, congratulations on that. That's so dope.
thank you.
I have a question for you.
Yep.
If there was an action figure made of you,
Mm.
what outfit would you be wearing, and what would be your one accessory?
Outfit would be gray cargo pants with maybe some red Vans, and I'd probably have 2 accessories: a hair tie and a sketchbook.
So you wouldn't be wearing a shirt then?
Oh yeah, my shirt. That's right.
No, I know
you don't.
Nah, I have to wear a shirt. I don't want my breasts hanging out. Probably a black V-neck or a purple V-neck. Yeah, something like that. That seems to be my outfit of choice, just because it requires very little thought. So I have a lot of the same shirts and a lot of the same pants. That way I know it's like, oh, I just got to grab this and grab that and get the hell out the door. I also dress based on like mood. So if I just want to be comfortable. So
What's up, E-Man?
So
man
there's
is Jason Momoa's cool
rocker cousin.
rocker cousin.
So there's a little bit of a brouhaha starting in the chat, so we should probably clear this up right away. What kind of shampoo do you use?
I don't have the bottle around. Right now I'm using like a Denorex shampoo for dandruff. I just wash my hair twice with that shampoo because it just helps clear out all the nasty crap I have on my scalp. And it makes it feel all nice and tingly. And then I get just a conditioner and I just kind of let it sit in my hair for a while, wash it off, brush it, and then just put my hair up in a bun. That's pretty much it.
All right.
I mean, yeah, I'm happy. I thought I was going to be bald by now. My uncles are bald. Almost everyone in my family's bald. So it's like, I have hair. It's like, oh, thank the Lord.
Oh, Phil had to leave. No.
I'm getting this back out.
Oh, wait. Phil's not bald.
Nah, he's not bald.
Nice.
I have bangs.
You got
All
bangs.
Right. Lady F would like to ask, what artists would you like to meet?
What artists would I like to meet? Probably dead ones. H.R. Geiger, whatever his name was. I'd like to meet him. I got to meet one of my favorite artists years ago at a New York Comic Con, Todd McFarlane. I didn't even know he was there. I walked up to the table and I was like, are you Todd McFarlane? Like, I knew it was him, but I was like, I couldn't believe it was him. It's like I can touch him. I was like, holy crap, I'm not going to touch you, but
I don't know if
no. Yeah, he's a super cool dude. He just told me to come back. He took a look at my portfolio and we kind of like hung out for like half an hour. He looked at my stuff and it was just like this crazy experience because he was my favorite artist when I was a kid and still is. I just love his line work. His inking is just phenomenal. His Spider-Man comic that he did, I think it's called Torment, or the one with the lizard. That one really blew my mind when I was a kid. I was like, oh my God, I want to be Todd McFarlane. I want to draw like this dude. I love his eyes, his fangs, his fingers. I love how just he tells a story. His crazy anatomy that doesn't make sense, but it makes sense somehow. Yeah, loved all that. It was awesome just meeting him and seeing that he's just a super down-to-earth dude. It's not just like some asshole that you don't want to meet.
Yeah,
So,
careful.
awesome.
Careful when meeting your
Thank
heroes.
Yeah, I got lucky with him. I was like, oh, he's not a jerk. It's like he took, he had a whole line of people waiting for autographs, and he just kind of paused it and looked at my portfolio, spoke with me, gave me a bunch of pointers on my sequential work and how I should be drawing in order to have an inker be able to successfully ink what I draw. And it's like, wow, I got this guy's advice, and he didn't have to do any of that. You know, he could have just been like, "Hey, you know, whatever, go away or get in line."
Get out of my face, you jerk. No.
Yeah.
Where
You
was
know,
that?
That was New York Comic Con. I think it was 2012, 13, something like that. You know, it was really nice. So my dog's going crazy. So yeah.
Got a question for Frog Brawler. I'm not sure I'm going to get this right, but I'll read it as written: vegan, vegetarian, thick versus think bacon. Am I saying that?
Thick versus.
I'm not sure I know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not a vegan. I eat meat. I try not to waste as much food as possible. Like whatever I'm gonna eat, whatever I make, I'm gonna eat. Like nothing really gets thrown out. And I don't do pork really. So I kind of gave up on bacon. Turkey bacon is pretty good, but I don't really mess with pork as much anymore. Even though I'm Puerto Rican and every other dish has pork in it, even if it's not pork, they somehow managed to get pork into it. I don't know. Cultural stuff. I don't know.
Okay. Comics by the Bay. Matt would like to know, why did Rosko use all caps for his handle? I feel like he's screaming at me.
Oh, my bad. I just want to make sure you can read it.
All right. Philtastic asks, thoughts on AI?
Thoughts on AI? This is a
loaded question.
This is a loaded one, and I'm probably going to catch a lot of flack for it, but I do like a lot of the stuff that comes out of AI. I've seen a lot of people do some really cool things with it. It's unfortunate that it's kind of like screwing the artists over. And it's also unfortunate that people are making a living sometimes with this stuff, and, you know, prominent studios and YouTubers are using it for like thumbnails and little video clips and all this stuff. It's, I don't know. It's a hard one, but I like it. I enjoy it. I don't use it myself, but yeah, it's one of those where it's like, I don't know. We'll see where it ends up in like 2 years or 3, if we're even around.
Yes, right.
Yeah,
Cyberdyne. What was it? Was Cyberdyne the name of the Terminator Evil Corporation?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens when the reptiles come out from underground and the aliens come down, and, you know, the ice caps melt, and who knows? I don't know. Whatever you want to believe, cool.
So this is the last question we've got in the queue. If Travis was a pro wrestler, and I assume you mean the person I'm filling in for, what color would his underpants be?
What color was underpants?
Yes, if he was a pro wrestler.
If it was a pro wrestler, obviously yellow.
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 Okay. We need to remember that if there's a My Pet Travis in the future. There's a My Pet Rosko that is in the works.
Yep. I can't wait to see that. But actually, where are we at right now? We're coming up on an hour.
Yeah.
So I think we could do the giveaway.
Okay. Got another question or two coming in, but want a break to do the giveaway?
Yeah. Let people get a chance to ask more questions in the chat while we do this giveaway. But let's do the giveaway for right now. And you want to play the video to show what they could win? Yeah,
let's do that. Let's also do this. Oops.
Hi, I'm Phil from Phil's Treehouse, and I'm here today to speak frankly to you about an embarrassing condition that affects millions. Rashes in weird places. I too suffer. I'm sorry? Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong promo. Hi, I'm Phil from Phil's Treehouse. Do you like to draw, paint, doodle, or sketch? Are you a writer or artist looking for a great way to experiment with page layouts? Maybe you'd like a fun way to collect sketches and autographs as you walk down Artist's Alley at your favorite con. Perhaps you even like to send in submissions to everybody's favorite YouTube art show, Screw Up Your Life Between the Lines with Rosko and TM Nerdy. Well, if I've piqued your interest, then do I have a giveaway for you. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the customizable comic book. On the surface, you might think this was a completely blank 24-page cardstock cover comic book, and you'd be right. But unlike other comics, this one is completely customizable. First off, you have complete control over what goes on inside and outside. And yes, you can design your book to open in the standard left-to-right format, but if you're a manga fan, then with the customizable comic book, flip it over and create from right to left, just like that. But wait, that's not all. With the customizable comic book, you can now create landscape-oriented books with ease. And if you think that's something, then look at this. The customizable comic book now does landscape manga. So how do you get yourself one of these here customizable comic books? Well, you can't. Instead, if you're in the US, you get 10 of them. Now back to Rosko and TM to tell you how.
Well, TM's not here. Before we decide what the hashtag is going to be, let me quickly do this. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
I figured what we would do is just a hashtag, maybe just BTL, between the lines.
Okay.
Make it real simple so people don't really have to spell much. Just in case. What do you think, Phil?
There, hashtag BTL. I like that. Start entering that in chat while we show you what the previous winners, who they were, and what they got. Share my monitor real quick. So I sent out 10 of those customizable comic books to 2 winners. I also decided to throw in one of those ultra rare Dylan Larkin cards,
yes,
numbered to 50, signed by me. And one of the winners got, and I'm not sure whose box this was in, got the actual script to the video you just saw. Only they will get to see the original phrase I used instead of rashes in weird places. And I'm not even going to tell you what that was. If the person who gets this wants to reveal the secret, they can reveal the secret. Maybe they can auction it off for comics curing cancer. You can learn what the original phrase was instead of rashes in weird places. So anyway, there we go. So who were the winners? It was Norrin Rad won a stack of 10 customizable comics, and so did Joey Bag of Donuts.
Yeah,
One.
Joey. Congrats, Aaron and Joey.
Yep. So
guys,
that worked out well. And sorry we took a little bit of time figuring out who those winners were going to be. But we're going to do this dropping of the hashtag from now on.
Yep. We'll be doing the hashtag from now on. So hopefully people are putting it in a chat. I'm not sure. I see a few people putting it in there. Give them a couple more minutes here. I see Joffrey. What up, Joffrey? I see Tyler. Hey, Tyler. How you doing? Appreciate everyone hanging out. Appreciate it. If you're watching the rewind, thank you so much for hanging out as well. Appreciate you. Appreciate the support. So give everyone just a couple more minutes here. I don't know how many you got over there, Phil.
Can you tell me how to pronounce this name? Because they're a wonderful guest this evening. Is it Mochi or is it Moki?
I want to say it's Mochi.
Because if there was a instead of an I, it would be Mocha.
Yeah,
I just don't want to butcher your name. Could you spell it for us, please?
Hopefully we're saying it right.
Yes.
Maybe is it Mochi? Let us know.
Because we're glad you're here.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate you hanging out. It's Mochi. Pronounce it. Can you pronounce that, Phil?
Mochi.
Mochi.
All right.
Mochi.
Mochi, what part of the world are you from, Mochi? I'm just curious. I like to know where people are on the map. What do you think if we all put in our, let's just say, zip code, and we said find the place that's closest to us all? I wonder where that would be. And there's where we can have the Between the Lines Con 2025.
There you go. Yeah, I have to figure out. It's probably going to be Planet Comic Con.
CT Connecticut. Oh well.
East Coast.
Okay.
Represent.
Sound the same as chipmunks or squirrels. Oh, are we? Oh, at 1.5 speed. Yeah. Do you ever go back and listen to shows and play the double the speed just to get through them?
Yo, let's mess with them. Yo.
By the way, there's a rumor that their DNA test went out there and that Vogs and Rude are brothers.
Oh, what? Oh my gosh, I got to see this. We got to go on Maury.
Yeah. So, okay, let me share my screen here and we will see. Oh, you know what? Well, okay. I didn't say it, so I'm not going to say it this time. I don't care where in the world you are. I will ship you 10 blank comic books. Normally, it's going to be U.S. only, but I didn't say it.
Oh, look at this guy.
So let's see. Monitor view. I hope I do this right. BTL. With Rosko. Between the Lines. I've got 10 entries. Does that look about right to you?
Sure.
Okay. I think it looks right. I'm looking through the chat. Okay. And a 1. And a 2.
Oh, snap.
The winner
Who's winning
is...
It's...
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yay.
Excellent. Awesome. Congratulations, brother.
Wonderful. So, okay. So, Phil, reach out to me in StreamYard and
Instagram.
send me your, or I'm sorry, yes, Instagram.
Reach out in StreamYard.
Yes, do that. That'll make sure you get your books. And send me your snail mail address, sir, and I'll get you 10 of those customizable comic books off to you right away.
Excellent. Appreciate you doing that, Phil. Thank you so much. And I know artists like Phil-tastic, will appreciate that. So.
Yes. Glad to see them going to a good home.
What? Hashtag rigged. Oh, snap. Mochi was cool. Now Mochi's starting to hate.
Oh, yes. It's just because I'm another Phil, isn't it? Yeah. We got together. He sent me a $5 Amazon gift card, so I would choose his name. All right. Got some more questions. Are you ready? We asked the underpants question. Let's see. We've got 2 from Phil-tastic and 1 from Callie. And then I guess, should we start, do a last call for questions?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to ask these 3 questions and we'll go and see what else is there. And then that's it, folks. So Phil-tastic Comics and Art asks, who was an artist you tried to emulate as a kid?
Rob Layfield.
Did you draw lots of pockets? Going back to the previous question.
With Skittles.
I drew lots of big muscled men with big guns, lots of pockets and veins. That was like my go-to thing. Yeah. As much as people hate on him, he was another major guy in my early art career. It was definitely Rob Liefeld, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. The first comic you collected, and do you still own it?
First comic I collected. The first comic I owned was my uncle gave it to me. It was like some hockey mask dude. Let's see if I can remember the Wild Dog. I think it's called
Wild Dog.
Yeah, Wild Dog. Yeah.
Yep. Wild Dog. Yep.
Yep. that was my first comic. I had a couple issues of that, and just really loved looking at the inside, pages and panels and just the line work. I was like 6, I think.
That's funny.
And I don't really collect it anymore because I don't think there's really any more issues of that book. But
No.
I own a lot of Hellboy comics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If you could be any food, what would you be? That's for Mochi.
If I could be any, if I could be any food, oh man, I don't know. Maybe something spicy. Definitely. Just so it hurts when it's coming out.
What's the YouTube show where the celebrities eat the wings? Is it Hot Wings or Hot Wings?
Yeah. Hot Wings. Something like that. Something to make people cry, and
Oh.
they'll remember me.
Was there a chip that people were eating? That was
Yeah.
the one chip challenge.
Yeah. I wanted to really do that, but I don't think my guts can handle spicy stuff anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you.
Dr. Von Hoot asks, "Did Brett screw Brett?"
Did Brett screw Brett?
I don't get the question. Do you?
I don't think Brett screwed Brett. I think just Vince was just kind of a little scared, and that was it. I think Vince and Sean kind of screwed Brett, and then WCW screwed Brett. So, and then Goldberg screwed Brett. So, yeah, I don't think Brett screwed Brett at all.
What do you think, Phil? No.
Well, I'm still on the fence.
That's a good answer. That's a play it safe.
Let's see. Fantastic asks first. Oh wait, sorry, we did that one already. We've got Callie here with, "I really dig your art style. How long did it take you to recognize how unique it was?"
I don't really know. I went to art school. I went to the University of Hartford and really honed my skills there in the illustration department. Before the University of Hartford, I was at Tungus Community College for, I'd say like 3 years or so, just taking my sweet time. And that's a whole other story in itself. But I pretty much decided to go with a style that I didn't have to rely heavily on reference for, and I could just kind of sketch it out mindlessly and have fun with it instead of sketching something out, thumbnailing it, going out, hiring models, taking reference, lighting the models the correct way, and then going back to my drawing board and getting all these reference materials, putting them together in Photoshop, and then transferring that onto a piece of paper, rendering that, and then taking that rendering and transferring that onto a piece of illustration board or canvas. And then, I just kind of wanted to bypass all that anxiety, stress-inducing stuff, and just kind of pick up a piece of paper and just kind of do what I do, and whatever comes out comes out. If it looks like crap, then it looks like crap. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, it's just a piece of paper. It's just a drawing. So I try and keep my style fun, and try and keep it in a way where it's accessible to like anyone. Like my art materials aren't super fancy. They're not super expensive. Like my pencils aren't made from melted bones of Egyptian people or something. It's just like it's just garbage freaking materials. It's not. It's nothing.
Can you send me the link for that? The one? No.
They make you draw better, but I don't.
They give you great powers.
Give you great powers. You can summon mummies and scarabs, but
There's a chant you have to say every time you use it, but it's it's worth it. No.
it's worth it. It's worth every dime. But try and keep it accessible and try and keep it just very simple and almost make it look easy enough where even if you don't have drawing skills, you might be able to almost mimic it in some way. Sometimes my anatomy is wonky, my perspective is wonky, and that's okay. My lines are a little shaky, and it's like, you know what? Who cares? Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't need a ruler. Who
Same
cares?
here. I never use a ruler.
If it's wrong, it's wrong. But if you squint or if you take your glasses off, it looks right. So
Looks right to me.
looks right to me, and that's what matters.
I hear you.
Yeah, people like it, so I guess keep doing it. But I think just the more you draw and the more you study your heroes, the more you start kind of picking little bits and pieces. Pick a little bit of Sam Keith, pick a little bit of Todd McFarlane, pick a little bit of Mike Mignola, a little bit of Jim Lee, a little bit of Bernie Wrightson, a little bit of Frazetta, a little bit of Will Eisner, and you just kind of mash it into something. And it's like, oh, this is me, and it's like, yeah, maybe not, who knows. But I wouldn't stress too much about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Just have fun.
Just have fun. It'll happen. Just have fun. I know a lot of people when they first start getting into art, they're so worried about style and trying to develop a style and trying to develop a voice. And it's like, just learn your fundamentals, learn your lighting, learn your perspective, learn your anatomy, learn your composition, learn your color theory. And those things will help you. And just draw, just draw every day. Even if 90% of the things you draw are absolutely horrendous, just kind of keep going, because you have to draw to get all that garbage out of your system. You have at least, I remember one of my professors told me, you have at least 10,000 drawings in you that are absolutely atrocious, that they should be on a roll of toilet paper, essentially. And kind of have to get through all that, and then you start getting to the real meat of what you're about. Yeah.
Reminder too, Kelly was thanks, Kelly. Leo's IG link is down below in the show notes.
Yes.
And from there, other links to follow.
Yeah, I have an Etsy store. I have an imprint, tattoo page, website. I try and post regularly on Instagram. I was pretty good with it for a few years. And then it just got to the point where it's not fun anymore. You just want to jump off a bridge, especially with the algorithms, and certain things get pushed and this doesn't get pushed. And it's like, this drawing I really worked hard on doesn't get pushed, but then this stupid doodle will get, whatever amount of likes. And then now you have to like pay for the blue check. You have to pay to boost your post. You have to pay for this, pay for that. It's like, fuck you. I don't want to do any of this shit anymore. But I still do it because it's fun. And I like connecting with people. I like getting random messages of people just sending me like memes or videos of like people falling down the stairs or lizards. It's fun. I like connecting. I like connecting with the community like that. And that's why I kind of keep doing it. Because honestly, I would rather just not. I'd rather just live in a cave or something.
Speaking of living in a cave, if you could, do you have any coffee table art books?
What is this? Oh, looks like my phone is possibly dying. Continue. Nah, whatever. What was the question?
It has nothing to do with a cave. Do you have any coffee table art books?
Coffee table art books. I wish I had a coffee table, but I don't drink coffee. But I think a good coffee table book. Let me grab it from my shelf because probably this one. H.R. Geiger's Necronomicon.
Oh man.
You can use that book as a coffee table.
Yeah, right.
It's pretty giant. It's pretty awesome.
It's like it's like an artist edition, IDW.
Yeah, I got this years ago at Borders, but it's got a bunch of his paintings and just like really creepy stuff in here. That I wish my house looked like this, just kind of filled with like tubes and weird tendrils and tentacles and very alien-like. So, yeah, if I ever became a millionaire, that's what I'd live in. I'd live in one of H.R. Geiger's paintings. And then another good book is this guy's stuff. Kim Jong-gi. I think he's Korean or something. I don't know. I'm probably stupid, but that's all right.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's got some really cool stuff, and these books I think are like $100, I think. But he's got a bunch of like really just gnarly.
That's awesome.
Crazy stuff. You know, and whenever like my battery's like drained from just like having to talk to people or be somewhere I don't want to be, and just life in general, I'll kind of flip through these books and kind of, you know.
Yeah, Naman says he's Korean.
Korean, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this stuff's incredible.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
The way Phil liked your Casey Jones on IG.
Yeah. So right now, like I'm looking at this stuff and kind of taking little bits and pieces from there too. So you're always learning and always kind of getting little things here and there. You're never just out floating in an abyss. There's always something.
Mm-hmm.
There's how I make that go away. Well, you know what?
What?
Oh, we got another question. Oh, no, sorry.
Tricked you.
We're out of questions.
Out of question.
Yes.
You know what that means.
I was going to say.
Do you hear that?
I was thinking I heard something. I couldn't tell if it was the neighbors or not. I don't think so.
Leo, do you hear that?
Am I supposed to be hearing something? I think I do.
Oh.
Hmm. All right, brother. This is one of my favorite segments. It's called This or That, where I rapid fire ask you this or that questions. And at this time, everyone, please, if you're drawing from home, please get your artwork over into Phil, if you see down below on Instagram at Phil's_treehouse. And we'll love to see if you guys got some at-home artwork to share. So, all right, brother, you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, man. Rock and roll or hip hop?
Fuck. Hip hop.
Okay. Waffles or pancakes?
Damn it. Pancakes.
Who would you rather be a sidekick to, Batman or Captain America?
Batman.
Hoodie or jacket?
Hoodie.
When you're making a peanut butter and jelly, what jelly is your go-to, strawberry or grape?
Strawberry.
City life or country life?
City life.
Stuck in a cage with a lion or stuck in a pool with a shark?
I'll do the pool.
Chinese food or Italian food?
Chinese.
Passenger or a driver for a long trip?
Damn. I'll do driver.
Lazy boy recliner or outdoor hammock?
Depends, but I'll do lazy boy.
Better at ping pong or beer pong?
Beer pong.
Would you rather go fishing or stay home and play video games?
I'll go fishing.
Nice. Who would you rather be a villain against, the Justice League or X-Men?
X-Men.
Who would you rather join, NWO or DX?
Ooh, probably DX.
Truck or SUV?
SUV.
Beer or wine?
I don't do either of those, but I'll go with wine.
All right. Better Spider-Man villain, Venom or Green Goblin?
Ooh. I'll go with Venom.
Sporting event or Broadway show?
Broadway show.
Ninjas or pirates?
Ninjas. All day.
A good movie or a good TV series?
TV series.
Silver or gold?
Silver.
Better Batman villain, Bane or Penguin?
I'll go with Bane.
Would you rather be hairy like Beast or made out of rocks like Thing?
I'd rather be Harry.
Coke or Pepsi?
Easy, Coke.
Would you rather join the X-Men or join the Avengers?
I'll join the X-Men.
Cake or pie?
God damn. Pie.
Henchman to Two-Face or henchman to Kingpin?
Henchman to Two-Face.
Hot dogs or hamburgers?
Oh, man. I'll go with burgers.
Steak or lobster?
Steak.
Would you rather be able to speak with animals or any human language on Earth?
Speak with animals.
Let's see here. Vacation or staycation?
Vacation.
What is your go-to, air guitar or air drums?
Air guitar.
Would you rather be able to remember everything you see or everything you hear?
Everything I see.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Rock climbing or bungee jumping?
Rock climbing.
Deep sea diving or skydiving?
Oh, God. I'll take the skydiving.
All right. And then here we go. Would you rather smell like Swamp Thing or look like the Toxic Avenger?
Oh, man, that's a good one. Smell. I just have the smell of Swamp Thing, right?
Yeah.
But I'd rather look like Toxic Avenger.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, and here we go. Here's the last one. I love asking this. Would you rather have your fingers as long as your legs or your legs as long as your fingers?
My fingers as long as my legs.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be so creepy.
I've had some other people say the other, but yeah, that's the most popular one. Awesome. All right, Leo, that has been another installment of my favorite thing, this or that, bro. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hit it.
Bravo. Oh, I'm dropping the ball here.
Awesome. Heck
Quick
yeah.
recovery. Yes. And I just wanted to say sorry to Mochi because this minute a question and I forgot to get it in. If your name wasn't Leo, or if you could choose a different name, what would it be?
If my name wasn't Leo. Oh, I think that's my girlfriend.
I was wondering.
Yeah. I would like something basic. Like John. Or Tom. Or Phil. No, I'm kidding.
So I want something lame like Phil. No.
No. Yeah, something easy, something that just kind of rolls off the tongue easier. You know, John, Steve. I've met a lot of
Leo?
people.
People have trouble with Leo?
They have a lot of trouble with Leonardo. I've had people that can't spell it, they can't read it, they can't say it, and it's like, it's not that fucking hard. So I've shortened it to just Leo, and it's been working for now.
Okay.
So we'll see. I don't know.
That's crazy. I can't believe that people have an issue with Leonardo.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, man. It's rough out there.
I'm reminded that my friends and I once kind of came up with the concept that one of the few names, one of the few caveman names that has survived to modern day is Doug.
Doug?
Yes, Doug. That's a caveman name that survived to this day.
Really?
Yes, that's
pretty...
just what we came up with. So the challenge was, can you think of other caveman names that have survived to this day? So when you said something simple, like one syllable names, that's where my mind went.
Yeah, you got to keep it easy. Too many syllables trips people up, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, Phil, did you get at-home editions?
Yes, I did, sir. Let me make sure I didn't get any nothing snuck in here under the wire. Oh, maybe they did.
One of my favorite things, brother, is getting people to see what people come up with and create it from home. It's so great. Appreciate everyone again. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Hit that like button. If not, hit the dislike button. Hopefully you don't, but you know what? Whatever. It's all good. We're just having fun here. And again, the links below for both of these gentlemen here are down below in the description. So please do yourself a favor and follow them both. So thank you all so much again. Appreciate you taking your time out and hanging out with us tonight, this Monday night. So. And Phil.
So I'm a little distracted here. I'm going to have to show one directly from IG. It is definitely an art piece, but it is animated as it should be. I'm not going to be able to share the sound, but this comes from.
Can you make the sound?
No, I will not do that. But you would be good at that. So let me do this, and I will share my monitor again. Because it would be rustling noises would be very appropriate for this.
Okay.
I hope this comes through okay.
Oh, yo, is that Dr. Von Hoot?
It's Bobby Guerra's submission.
Oh man, I love that. That is excellent. I know that's who is it? Is that Bobby?
Yes.
Bobby's the man.
Yep.
Oh, I love it. Where's Dr. Von Hoot? Is he freaking out right now? Oh, I see Tate Prime. What's up, Tate? Appreciate you being here.
So Tate has a submission too.
That's cool how we made it. Oh man, look at that guy, Bobby. I tell you.
Let's do.
Excellent.
This. These are alphabetical by the name of the person who submitted them. This one is
this
Callie's.
From Callie?
Yep.
Oh man, that's hilarious. That's I'm on a show called The Hunt where it's like a wrestling themed, like where you show a comic book against someone.
Yeah.
And I was Dude Love, and then I turned over and like started doing this like the pig where I wear a pig mask. So that's excellent. I love it. And hopefully I'm beating up Bleecker down there.
Let me wow, it could be Bleecker.
I love it. That's awesome. Callie, you rock, man. That's awesome. That's great. That looks like something I'd wear. Actually, it looks like something I own.
Next up is from Emmanuel Cabrera. This is their IG name. So if we know them in.
Is it Manny the Hobgoblin?
Oh, I bet it is. Yes, it is.
Yep. Oh, that's excellent. Love it. Love the Paul Bear. Excellent.
That's freaking cool.
Love it, Manny. It's great.
Next one comes from Naman.
Yes, no man. Oh, what?
That's nice.
Is
that Andre the Giant?
Is
Yeah, I
that,
was just thinking.
and who's on his shoulders up there?
Not sure.
Someone's getting a ride. Naman, let us know who's up there. Is that supposed to be Hulk or Macho Man? I'm trying to think. Who do you think it is, Phil? If you had
Oh,
to
I
guess.
don't know. I think it's Evil Mike.
Oh, I like that even more. That's perfect.
Okay, next up comes. This is from Nick the Comic Nerd.
Oh yes, awesome. What did? Oh, Gotham Pro Wrestling. Yes, look at that. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. Look at the penguin there. I'm the trash man. He looks like Danny DeVito from Always Sunny.
Oh,
The
man.
same outfit. But I love the Joker. Is the Joker flipping us off, by the way?
It looks like he could be, certainly.
Oh, I knew it. Thanks a lot, Nick. No, I'm just kidding. Nick, appreciate you, brother. Love it. Excellent.
Okay, so this next one. Oh, this next. You know what? I should go back to Manny's because he. Well, here, real quick, because he gave me a. How do I do this real quick? Oh, I can't rename. He sent me a note along with it, and I wanted to. Well, I don't want to take the time. He sent me a note. He sent me a note along with this. Next up, this is from Philtastic. Look at that.
I declare thumb war. Yes, Phil. That's awesome. Thumb wrestling. You sneaky snake, man. Excellent.
That's nice. Is that
Yeah,
almost,
that is so cool.
it almost looks like chalk. Some of that.
Excellent, Phil. Philtastic.
Okay, we've got
And
two
Phil.
more. The first of two left, it comes from Tate.
Oh, the ultimate Spider-Man. I love it. Yes.
That's cool.
Awesome, Tate. Awesome. I like that. I was wondering if anybody was going to do Ultimate Warrior tonight.
And this next one was actually the first submission of the evening. Fogg sent his in early. This is from Fogg's.
Stone Cold.
Steve Austin. I don't know if you can see it here. He's got beer. He's got beer
I love
coming
the
out of each
beer.
hand.
He's throwing them. He said, I'm done with these. Give me more. Love it. Appreciate you, Vogs. Thank you so much. Appreciate everyone. I'm just, I love that you guys are just having fun with it. And this is just great. Appreciate you all. You guys are great. Is this the last one, Phil?
Yes, this is the last one. I'll go in reverse order as a review. So this was from Vogs. This was from Tate. Philtastic with the thumb war. Nick the Comic Nerd.
Excellent. You guys are awesome.
Naman with Evil Mike and Andre the Giant. Got Manny.
Excellent. I love that. I love the pallbearer. That's not gonna catch me back here.
And Callie.
I love that. That's awesome. You know, I have a behind me. I have a picture that's drawn by shout out Nick the Comic Nerd. It's right here. It's me as Dude Love. I don't know if you can kind of see it back there, but it's right there. Right there. Me as Dude Love. So Nick, awesome. Appreciate everyone. Thank you all. You guys are amazing. Thank you everyone that's here in the live chat that hung out. If you're watching a rewind again, thank you so much. So Leo, what we do is next, it's either you want to show your artwork first, or you want me to show mine first. You get
show yours.
All right. Figure I'm here, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's nice Tate.
Awesome, man. All right. So I'm a Disney fan, and one of my favorite Disney movies is Robin Hood, as I've done Robin Hood as Nightwing before. Well, this night I'm doing this is so ridiculous. But Prince John as Jake the Snake.
Look at that.
So we got him.
Oh, that's cool.
Here, let me do. I don't know if
Yeah.
that helps. Nope, that doesn't help, does it?
Ooh.
Sorry.
I'm still in the process of working on it. As you can tell, I'm still,
Yeah.
but I'm getting there. We're getting
That's
there. So, but again, Jake the Snake as Prince John from Robin Hood. So I had so many freaking ideas, and now I like have 3 covers that I like at least just sketched out for later on. So
That's good.
But what did I didn't
There
know.
we
I
go.
didn't. This did not take me the entire. No. I suffer from psoriatic arthritis, so my hands are crippled. So I start a lot earlier. I start days in advance. So during the show, I'm like coloring and doing shading. So, but yeah. So appreciate everyone. Thank you guys. You guys are all awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, man.
Bravo.
Thank you.
All right. Your turn for the review, Leo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see.
man. So this is Casey Jones as Sting the wrestler.
Oh,
Oh man, that is so dope.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so dope. Oh, I
Thank you.
love it, man.
Yeah. So it's
All right, we'll be talking backstage. Oh man, I love it. That's great.
excellent.
cool.
So dope.
Thank
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Leo, I can't thank you enough, man. This is excellent. Appreciate you taking the time out again, hanging out with us. Please let the people know where they can find you, or what you have coming up. Anything else? Maybe an interview or a con. Let the people know.
Yeah, I don't really have any interviews. If anyone wants to do any interviews, I'm open for it. Pretty much just kind of sticking to tattooing. Currently at Visual Expressions in East Hartford, and just kind of I'm doing a current doing Pokemon tattoos, flat rate Pokemon tattoos for $300. They're a good size. They're about like 5 or 6 inches, in either dimension, in either length and width. They're like, I just try to make them a good size, just so that I get to tattoo kind of what I want to tattoo, and someone leaves with a decently sized tattoo that's well done, and we both kind of have fun with it, and that's pretty much it. As far as conventions go, I try to do them more as just like a con goer, as opposed to being behind a booth. Not so much of a fan of being behind a booth.
I hear you.
I like going and just being a fanboy and just kind of like bothering artists, kind of seeing how people work, stealing tips and tricks, and just buying prints and merch that I have no room for, and just kind of file them away, and that type of stuff. I don't know. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I saw your commissions are closed at the moment.
Yeah, I'm still currently working on a few commissions that I have from this current batch. And just juggling between like making posts to post on Instagram, working on Flash and tattoo drawings for my clients, and then the spare time I have between that and my geckos and my family stuff, kind of working on those commissions, and hopefully I can open them up again. But I try to keep it very short, a short list, just so I don't get overwhelmed again and have like a mental breakdown, and then it's like, oh, I can't draw, I can't do anything. That's a horrible time. I had that happen to me. This was around the pandemic times. I think it was like 2021, around there.
Oh, artist block.
Yeah, artist block. I opened my commissions the first 2 times and it went very well. And then one of the other times they opened it, like I got so many commissions that it just kind of froze up and I couldn't do them. You know, there was just things I wanted to do and things that I didn't really want to do, but I know I could just kind of like quickly bang them out and just kind of get people what they wanted. But it just destroyed me. I was like, this is too overwhelming. It's too much. I have to refund everybody and just kind of take a little hiatus and kind of collect myself again. So trying not to have that happen again. Essentially,
I got you.
Keeping it healthy.
Yeah, it's true though. That does happen. I mean, it's true for artists. No lie. I mean,
yeah,
it can be tough sometimes.
Yeah, especially with the Instagram stuff and feeling that obligation to have the post and to reach new followers, new audiences, and constantly trying to keep up with the latest hashtags and reels and this bullcrap and that bullshit and pay for this and don't pay for that. Hashtag this way, don't hashtag that way. It's mental. It's like, I don't know how people do it. I mean, some people, I know how they do it. They have a whole team that kind of helps them with stuff. But when you're just a guy or just an artist, just doing things on your own, it gets very overwhelming, and you don't want to get to that point where you want to jump in front of a bus. You just want to take it.
Yeah, the promo could be the full-time job, and
yeah,
right.
The promoting, the whole promoting and posting is a whole full-time job, and I understand why some people don't do it, but I also see the importance in doing it because everything is online now. You can't really have a business without having like an online counterpart of that, of where people get to interact with you, connect with you, see what you offer, see what you are as a person without, I don't know, there's so much to it that just taking it easy, just day by day, and just kind of don't feel like you're not worthy because you haven't posted, And I think a lot of people, they get stuck in that mindset where it's like, oh, I didn't post. I'm supposed to post every Wednesday, and I didn't post this Wednesday. And now you get that crash, and then you feel depressed and lonely, and it's a whole hot mess of things that kind of get into your brain, and just kind of letting people know that, just because it's Wednesday and you don't have anything to post, then fuck it, don't post anything. Post something on Thursday. Who cares?
Right.
Most people don't even notice.
It's true, because there's so many other things that are being posted. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, there's so many things being posted. There's like, this leaked footage of this Marvel movie. This person jumping at the train tracks. This person just made a new painting. Oh, this album just dropped. Oh, tattooers making TikTok videos and half naked. Oh, come get tattooed by me. It's like, what am I doing here? Like, this is all flooded, so full of. It's just diarrhea for your eyes, and it's just, so you get to swim through the diarrhea, find an area where you're comfortable at, and your audience can reach you, and make sure you kind of post at least once a week so people know you're alive. And I just kind of play it like that, Mental health comes first, and fuck everything else. Fuck the followers, fuck the sales, fuck this, fuck that. Because when you're fucking dead, it doesn't matter.
1,000,000%. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely, brother. So your girlfriend is an artist as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's saying that she doesn't think her art would fit in with this group. Is there, I mean, does she draw like are we talking like hentai? Is that why? Like,
oh, she only draws hentais and huge tentacled penis octopus.
Oh.
No, she doesn't.
Well, then, yeah, bring her on. No, I'm just kidding.
No, she doesn't. No, her stuff is just a little different. It's mostly like little floral, cutesy animal things. I don't know how to describe it. Chibi type of stuff. Maybe she might stab me later. But I think all art kind of fits anywhere. She doesn't like drawing people, but.
Hey.
She'll probably get there at one point.
I don't either.
To each his own.
Yeah, fuck people.
I mean, different strokes for different folks. People like drawing, like me. I'm a cartoon guy. if you give me a wrestler, I'm most likely gonna involve some kind of cartoon, in it. So
yeah,
we all,
yeah.
But, she says she's a potty mouth. Hey, it's all good. We've had people. Believe me, we've had some people on here. So don't worry about it.
Totally fine. Forgot where else I was going with this. Yeah, just kind of take it day by day, draw what you like drawing, and eventually your audience will find you. If they really, care about what you do, they kind of stick around, and that's it. You can't please everybody.
Truth.
Yeah.
Very true. Well, awesome. Leo, it's been a pleasure, man. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate you. Phil, you got anything coming up?
Yes, in just a little bit less than 2 weeks, my live stream starts up again. I might just do an impromptu one next Sunday. So keep your eyes peeled.
All right. Excellent. Hey, Rosko, you got anything coming up? Oh, hey, I don't know. Just keep an eye on my channel here, Geek Out with Rosko. I may post up something, but I know I'm over the 500, and I think I'm at 560. So I definitely need to do a 500 subscriber giveaway. Yes, I know I've said it a million times, but yes, I will be doing that very soon. An unboxing I got, and then next week, well, every Monday we have Between the Lines, man. Just having fun over here, and truly appreciate you all. Thank you all so much. You guys make the show. So I can't thank you enough. Phil, thank you so much for filling in for our guy TM, brother. Get better, and we miss you. And Leo, thank you so much. Appreciate you taking the time out. You were awesome, man. Love your artwork. Absolutely love it. Keep doing what you do. Keep bringing joy to this world, man. Keep bringing that artwork, and just, I love it. So thank you, everyone. You guys are awesome. Comic Journey. I just saw his freaking new name. I love it. All right. Thank you all. And again, if you want to come on the show, if we haven't reached out to you and you're like, oh, they never asked me, if you want to, please contact me, contact Phil on Instagram. Let us know. I would love to have, I love to have anyone on here, community members, artists, everything. So, but please, feel free to hit me up if you ever want to be on the show. Thank you all so much. You guys are amazing. And, Phil, do you want to actually, you know what? I want to play this real quick. Over the weekend, I actually found I started gambling, because in Florida you can now gamble, online. It's pretty cool. And so I bet on this, and this is, just want to let you know, this is a new crazy sport. I think I lost. I'm not really sure, but let's check it out. I had the guy in the blue shorts, and he freaking lost. So, but anyway, you guys are all awesome, and I'm going to let this guy tell you as well. But have a great night. Thank you guys again, everyone. Be safe out there and be kind to the world. Don't be a dick.
Hey, everybody hasn't told you today. I just want to stop by and say you're looking pretty freaking awesome. Because you are pretty freaking awesome. So have yourself a pretty freaking awesome day. Okay. That's it. That's